But let's look at some other ways that we can find implicit conversions. So let me.
What if I have thousands of queries I'm running in my environment every day? How do I find which ones have implicit conversions?
So the way I do this, to keep track of it, is I use extended events, and extended events is a great way to basically put a hook into SQL Server to say, catch this item and save it for me for later purposes. So we have a demo script here on this. So let's see how it works. First, we're going to turn off any previous extended event sessions we had. Then we're going to create a new event session. And this is looking specifically for plan affecting convert is the event. And it's going to capture this handful of information with it. And then we're going to go and turn on the tracking of it, is what this does. And then we have this query that reads the results. And while this is running, it's writing to a file somewhere to keep track of these extended events. And when we query it, let's see what we can find there. Okay, so we had this on earlier while we were doing the earlier demo, and we were able to catch some of the implicit conversions and things that were going on. Wow, that's interesting. Copilot was doing all these things against the database in the background, going to look at different things to understand the database. But we can go here and see, well, what's something we actually ran? Right here, select, here's one of our queries that had an implicit convert on it. And we can copy that out and paste it to a new window. And there you have it. Given that you don't know who was running this originally, you can go and pull it out of the history of what's being saved by the extended events. Extended events is a pretty good way to track this kind of stuff, but you want to make sure you're aware of how much is being tracked and how long it's being kept around and those kind of things, so you don't, again, fill up your disk or anything like that. Extended events is probably one of my favorite ways to go and capture these. Another way to do it is to use DMVs and go query like what's running right now. And here's one, and again, this is all sample code we'll include. It's going to go and look at query stats, SQL text, query plan. And when we run this, we can go see that here are some things that are in memory that are specifically have an implicit convert on it. A lot of them are like system calls and things, but let's click on one of these and just take a look at the plan. So when you look at the plan, it might not always be obvious where the implicit convert is, and they don't always have the yellow exclamation point showing up quickly. But what you can do once you're looking at the plan is right click and show the execution plan as XML. And once it's in XML, go in and search on implicit convert. And we can see from that plan, it's happening here of an nchar from a char2 on something in the DB Health History database. So you're able to go in the plan, find out where that is, and then go back and look at what's actually, where actually the problem is from that. So 1, you can find it from your plan. 2, you can find it with extended events. And 3, you can find it using this DMV here.
Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up icon. And if you want to subscribe, click subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. All right, have a great day.